Today I'm showing the state of the Baja Rey. We got it on the workbench in my new shed here. And you can kind of see that the body is just torn to crap. I actually I ran it into a post at like 20 to 30 miles an hour, and it ended up going through the bumper and shattered the body here. And the post was about here, and somehow it ended up on the other side of the bumper right here. This little flap is beat to crap. When you go over bumps and it lands hard, it just rips this out. The side is starting to crack on all corners. The body is really just bad shape. You see this kind of is a little beat up. So yeah, the body's definitely not holding up well. I ran this the other day without a body, and that's why it's so muddy. The mud wouldn't be so bad if I had kept the body on, because the mud flaps actually are doing a good job. You can see the mud flap here just completely covered in mud. It does a really good job at catching it, but obviously when I ran without the body, it kind of just went everywhere. So the actual cage and drivetrain seem to be holding up well. I definitely don't baby this. You know, I run it at really, full throttle a lot and do a lot of drifting and stuff like that. You can see that on the back, the little straps I made for the tires are just worn down. I'm probably going to cut these off. I'm going to have to remake them. They were just kind of straps for the tires. Other than that, it's doing well. The servo's still doing good. Speed's still good. I don't really have any issue with the diffs yet. So we're gonna go out and run it on my new property here and have some fun in the dirt. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the body back on, which is the 20 some odd screws or whatever to get that done. And yeah, so let's get the body on. Well, I actually noticed that this little guy has seen better days. It's kind of just floating over here. Surprises me. I don't know how that happened. It looks like it almost got cut or something, but they must have just landed really funny. It'll still hold the body on, but the integrity in that is gone. So as you can see, the body is just a pain to put on, honestly. You don't need to take it off all the time though. Like, you don't need to take it off obviously to put batteries in, but the batteries themselves are also kind of a pain to fish through. You gotta fish it through. So then try to do something with these balance ports. It's just not the best design in my opinion. Because this is made for 4S and Spectrum 4S G2 batteries. These aren't even G2, these are just 4S undersea batteries. Like, they don't fit very well. They're literally, you're at the edge of what you can fit. Which kind of sucks. Like, I think they could have did a little better design with a little bit more room. You got this little spacer thing, which you could probably cut up and make more room, but these balance ports kind of get stuck, and then if you get them pinched somewhere, they'll cut. I've had one of the wires start stripping, so you're gonna push the batteries in pretty tight there. Fish them through. I taped these ends to make them a little stronger. Like, I taped the actual wire so they wouldn't get stripped. So that makes it a little bit more hard to manipulate, but makes them a little stronger. And then I try to put these back in a little bit, and yeah, I mean, we're barely fitting the cover on here. Like, we gotta push pretty hard. So, and I mean, this thing was supposed to be made for 4S, but it's a pain to fit them in. But there's the batteries. let's go ahead and cut those battery, the tire things here. They're just beat to crap. They just drag right now. So I'm gonna have to remake them. The way I made them, they fray really easy too, which isn't ideal. This one's stuck. Just gotta fish it out. I don't even know what it's stuck on. See if we can't fish that out. Jeez, give me a hard time. There we go. Oh yeah, the clip's in there. All right. So now that we went through that process to get it all body on and ready to go, let's go run it on the property. All right, we're out here. I really need to mow these fields, but I don't have a tractor in hand yet. We got a little dirt area that we can go to. She's ready to run. Seems to be happy. So let's go run it. Whoa! Oh, we landed. Yeah, this bump is a little abrupt for this. You gotta hit it slow. This thing loves dirt. I've got a very strange noise coming out of it right now. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's rubbing somewhere. It's probably rubbing because this body is so beat. Whew. Of course I do things like that. I wonder if it could be rubbing up front here. You can see how his body is just split right here. Ow, that's sharp. I also didn't plug in the front light, which I had to resolder. I don't know if that's gearing or something that's making that noise. Well, we'll just go until we break it, I guess, because you can see how dry it is now, all the dust. Oh yeah. Oh, flip, we caught something. Oh, almost caught it. Let's go flip it. See, when I give it gas here, she's not catching anything, which makes me think, oh, here we go. This is probably what's catching. So we're gonna fold that out. Maybe that'll resolve our catching. Let's do. Yeah, it's happier now. I bet that was it. I'm glad it was something simple like that. Ooh, traction. Oh, we landed. You can kind of see that it's very dusty now. Well, that's all right. It's better than mud, because mud just sticks to this thing. Probably give it a dust bath. Yeah, I still love this truck. I mean, it's still it's a pain to put the body on and off. I definitely need a new body because this one's just toast, just toasted. Look at, we got some greenery coming out of here now. Look at that. Put the power, doing some sand drifts. Oh! And this is why the body is broken, right? I think she's finally gonna give up soon. Look at this, it's just flapping in the breeze. But I mean, I didn't buy this truck to baby it. I mean, it was made to have fun with and sort of just play with to the max. I mean, these parts are all kind of replaceable. And drifting it is so fun. I can hear it still. We're still like hitting right here. You can see when it gets down low, it's hitting. That's all right. I mean, the battery goes kind of quick when you're drifting it. Now watch out for trees, because there's quite a few trees here. I did clean up a bunch of sticks. These are not going to hurt it that bad, but I had some pretty big sticks in here that could easily mess things up. It looks like we're half battery here. Oh, some of these jumps are just too abrupt. I'm going to kind of adjust them over time. Yeah, and so that was almost a full battery charge for that, and just that couple minutes of playing there. But yeah, this just came back. I mean, when you're on it, it'll say a little bit less, but nah. It will go in the grass. I screened in the CPU, not CPU, the ESC, so that grass doesn't get in the fan and clog it up, because I had that problem early on. If you have some cut grass, it will it'll get in the fan, and that can cause some problems. So I just used some screen around it and some I don't know if I zip tied it on or something like that, but now I have a lot less grass in the fan and rocks and stuff like that. But you can see she does fine in the grass now. It says not really to use it in the grass, but I was hoping she landed there because I didn't want to walk all the way out there and grab it. This truck is super fun. So if you're thinking about getting one, I would highly recommend it, but be prepared to do maintenance and fixes. Loctiting the wheel nuts is super important because you'll lose those pretty simple, and those you'll have a hard time finding those in the field. My tires are about worn down. The back tires, you get a spare set here, so I can throw those on. But you can see that these tires are pretty worn. Running on concrete will concrete and pavement will wear those down really quickly. More greenery here. Yeah. So that's the update on the Super Baja Rey. It's been super fun. I've got a lot of time out of it. I got to order a new body because this body is just toast. I didn't do anything to harden this body before I ran hard. So maybe the next one I will do, you know, like the shoe goo and stuff like that to harden the body. But for this one, I did not touch that. And it didn't last very long. Let's put it that way. A couple of flips, and she was toast. There's a lot of sticks over there. And that's all we got out of her. The battery's about toast. So we're gonna call it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the update. Let's just say I'm not super nice to this truck, but I also don't do like huge jumps, but small jumps can flip it, so even the small ones can hurt sometimes. So thanks.